just hang out with me. So where there's some things. She's she wants to. Yes, I think she is. Yes. But I don't know. But she's a
Well, let's just do on today. Okay. Hi, everybody. Happy first week of September, Labor Day. I'm calling it Play Day, not Labor Day. I'll get to that in a minute. But I want to share things coming up because I always forget at the end, and I should be better about that. So we have next Monday night, Gina is doing another sustainable running series. So if you're interested in running or becoming a runner or getting back into running or finding a way to run that is not going to do damage to your body, join Gina on Monday nights. We did a series in the spring and it was amazing. We also have Pilates mat starting with the next series starting Tuesday nights. That's also starting next week with Whitney. And I'm starting a new pop-up Friday night class, which is going to be, I'm calling it Mixtape Flow. It's going to be like music themes and loud, fun music and just getting down to silly music and doing some flow yoga. So 7. Good question. 19th. I just think I know it. I've got it. I've been working on it. I've got it. 19th, the 19th. So like 3 weeks. And I think it's 80s. I think I'm doing 80s first. So come walk like an Egyptian yogi. That's the theme. Okay. So join me for those. What's that?
It's outstanding.
Outstanding. Yes, it'll be outstanding. It's going to be really fun. I'm excited. You know what? I love music in my yoga classes. I used to like really curate my playlists, and I just feel like now with the streaming, it's harder to do it, and it's hard. I always play music, but I don't know. It feels like so I miss it a little bit. It feels like it's not kind of the vibe that's going in classes as much anymore. But I'm like, but let's make classes where it is, so so we can still do that sometimes. So if you're into that, come for that. I think it's going to be really fun. And if you have suggestions for playlists you want me to do, just you can get in. Yeah, I mean, but I'm going to do it like a flow. I'm going to teach it like a flow, but I mean, my intent is to like flow and really move and sweat and groove. So maybe not like crazy advanced poses, but like more like vinyasa-y, moving a lot. I mean, whatever, you know me, I can help people modify, and it's a Friday night, and bring a date. Yeah, maybe you don't bring a
Tween girls.
Yes, oh my gosh, of course. Would she? But is she gonna want to listen to 80s though? Totally. Like really? Yeah, she'll do it.
Yeah,
I know. I was playing it for Rocky this morning. I'm like, my first one's gonna be 80s, and he's like, I don't like 80s music, and I play one, Eye of the Tiger. He's like, oh, and then I play like Take on Me. He's like, oh, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, all those songs. Yeah.
She's obsessed with Bon Jovi concerts because I promised I would take her after she turned 10, and now he doesn't get concerts anymore.
But wait, was that a fake thing that he and Pink are doing like some show? Was that a fake thing? I thought
maybe because she might make me take her.
Oh no, we're all going. We're all going. If Pink and Bon Jovi are doing a show, that's happening. Oh yes. That was the biggest heartbreak of my life. It's a long story. I won't tell the whole story, but someone who was important to me that I looked up to promised me they were taking me to a Bon Jovi show, and like told me like for weeks and weeks that we were going, and never bought the tickets. And like a week before I found out I wasn't going, and still to this day, like my heart is broken. So I will see Bon Jovi one day. Still haven't, but okay, let's do that. What's that? Oh, I know, right, exactly, because then I can't stop talking. I mean, I can't stop talking anyway, but whatever. At least I'll be talking about yoga now. So last weekend I had my one's still at home, my 13-year-old, who's now is a teenager officially, and he had a whole bunch of friends come over. We had a 3-dog weekend. I had a neighbor's dog and a dog we're fostering and my dog, and then I had 6 boys in my house, only one of which was mine. And, 13 is like the age where if you haven't seen them all summer and they walk in their house, all of a sudden they're 4 inches taller and their voice is 4 octaves over. And you're like, oh my God. Oh, like they walk up and you're like, who is that coming up? And you're like, holy crap, it's Shane, So there was that moment, like with a bunch of these kids of like, holy cow, you're huge, and then juxtaposed with them literally, I just assume they're going to go in the basement and be on the Xbox the whole time because that's the age, that's what they do. They're like on the PlayStation. No, manhunt all over my neighborhood. I had to like text my neighbors like, you guys got to forgive me, but let them do this, please. Please. They're like outside and running around. My neighbors were thrilled. It was adorable. Manhunt all over the neighborhood, and then huge basketball game in the street, tying up the whole traffic and whatever, and then football and the lawn and what. I mean, it went on for like, I thought they were coming over for like an hour. We ended up ordering like 17 pizzas and having a party, and it was amazing. But it was this juxtaposition of like, they're right at that age where it's like, oh, they're they look so much older, but they're still such kids, but they lose that like playfulness. And we as adults, we really lose that playfulness. We forget that some of us are better at it than others. Some of us who come and roll around on the floor. Listen, texted me this thing the other day that was, if you take the yoga out of it, Shavasana is just a bunch of strangers napping on the floor together, and I was like, well, if you take the yoga philosophy out of it, there's all sorts of stuff that a bunch of grownups doing on the floor together. That's weird, but anyway, the philosophy says, yoga philosophy says, that we are created, we come into creation for the joy of the play of the one, of the creator. And that when we are doing joy for the sake of joy, we are giving back to the creator. That's why we're here. It's what we're here for. I can say with certainty that that is not where I am all the time. I try to be there, but, it doesn't have to be reverent and quiet and sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? It can still be sacred and be fun, right? Like our fun can be a gateway, a portal to our higher power. Fun, joy, playfulness can be that. Now, if that is not your primary experience today, because it's not always the primary experience, I know it is for me. My suggestion to you, my offering this week is act as if, which is not, fake it till you make it. Act as if is act as if the entire universe is conspiring on your behalf. What would that feel like? Act as if everything is flowing to you in the exact way you want it to. What would that feel like? Act as if you've reached every goal that you wanted to reach, right? Act as if you are powerful and strong and capable. What does that feel like? Because really, whether you can or you can't, there's going to be things you can't do. There'll probably be things in this class you can't do, whatever. I hope not. I hope you can all do it. But, whatever it's the idea that whether you can or you can't, if you can connect to the joy that is part of your, the sort of an ineffable part of who you are, even in spite of, okay, I can't do that thing, or, whatever narrative you've got going on today, then a portal opens up, it's like an energetic gateway opens up. It's the proverbial whacking the path through the woods. The first time you do it, it's hard. It's a lot of work. You can't figure it out. You don't really know where you're going. It will be easier to just take another path, right? But when you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, that energetic pathway opens up for you. And so it's just a matter of connecting to it and remembering that it's there. That's the intention for the practice today. Mine, at least. You can have another one. All right, close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. And as you begin to just sense your body and have the felt experience of living in a body, first just see what that feels like to you today. What is the somatic experience of your existence on this Wednesday morning? What is occurring and arising and happening? And then just begin to dig a little deeper to find a spark of joy within yourself. Maybe it's a roaring flame. Hopefully it is. But if not, maybe just even a spark, a little taste. And as you breathe a little deeper, let that spark grow a little brighter. Open up the pathway to playfulness, to curiosity, to wonder, to all those childlike qualities that we lose fairly quickly in our lives. 13 is not so many years. They're always there. It's always available for us to tap into. You just need to pay attention. Bring your hands together at your heart or onto your heart, whatever your practice is. And we'll begin with 3 ohms, just 3 ohms this morning. If you'd like to join, take a deep breath. Let your head bow to your heart, just offering a sense of appreciation for the space that joy and play hold in your own life. As you're ready, release your hands, let your eyes open. All right, let's come to hands and knees. Come onto all fours. And just start with some your own warm-ups on all fours. So whatever that, yeah, however you want to move. Circle hips, cat-cow, whatever it looks like for you this morning. So nothing you can't do, right? Like nothing you need to modify in particular?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, if you can't bend over. Yeah, I don't know if we're even doing that, but. All right, come to neutral and then extend your right leg back behind you. Toes on the floor. Push to the big toe side of your foot so all the weight isn't dropping out to the pinky toe side. And then just press forward and back a few times. So stretching into your, pressing the heel back, stretching the calf, and then rocking forward. Grip your fingers down, feel stretch in your wrists, and then rock back again. And just forward and back, floating with the breath, moving with the breath. Appreciating each breath for the life-giving force that it is. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Take your right leg up behind you. Extend it out nice and long. Extend your spine, extend your neck and the crown of your head. On your next exhale, bend your right knee, tap to your right elbow, and then extend the right leg back behind, cross it over to the left, tap your toes down, look to the left. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, knee to elbow, look to the right. Inhale, sweep it up and back and cross over. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. One more time like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, cross it over. Hold here. Look over your left shoulder. Take your right hand, a handprint forward. Let your hips shift a little bit to the right. Lift the pit of your belly, your navel up towards your spine. That's it. Create a little more stretch into the back body. You can let your head drop down and even lean your left ear over towards your left shoulder. So you're getting a stretch all the way from your right ear, all the way to the pinky edge of your right foot. Drop your knee right where it is. Widen out your feet. Sit back towards your heels. If your hips go to the floor, fine, or they can hover off the floor like a cross-legged child's pose. Then walk your arms and your torso more to the right, pulling your left hip back a little bit more. Inhale, come forward, uncross. Center yourself, stretch your left leg back. Tuck your toes, press back and forth, forward and back a few times. So press into the heel and then press into the finger pads, rocking forward and back. Connect to just a sense of playfulness, of just being able to be on the floor on a Wednesday morning, making silly shapes with your body, because that's really all we're doing. And there's a sacred reverence in that, and a preciousness in that. And there's also just this fun for the sake of itself. Take your toes up, lift your leg behind you, extend it long, extend your spine. On an exhale, tap left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, sweep it up and back, cross it over to the right, look to the right. And then just like that, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up and back, cross over. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up and back, and tap. Hold here. Left hand, just a handprint forward. Look over the right shoulder. Let your hips shift to the left. Lift your belly up, sweep your tailbone down. And again, maybe even move the right ear towards the right shoulder so you're getting a big stretch from the side of the left side of your neck, through the left shoulder, left waistline, left hip, all the way to the toes. Drop your knee where it is. Sit your hips back. Walk your hands, your arms, torso over to the left a little bit, keeping your right hip pulling back. Turn inside. Turn to joy that is already present. To fun for the sake of itself. Let go of whatever else you have going on today, whatever came before this morning, and just be here in your body, in your breath. Inhale, come forward, uncross. Lift up into downward facing dog. Take a moment in your dog pose. Pedal out your feet. Shift your hips. That's it. What movements in your dog pose bring you joy? Inhale, flow forward to plank pose. Sweep your hands towards each other. Turn on the muscles in the upper chest. So sweep the hands in, pull the shoulders back. Now push into the floor with your hands and your feet. Come up on your tiptoes, lift your belly a little bit higher. That's it. Not your hips, but your belly. And then use that to pull you back into downward facing dog. And then as if you had like a hammock around your belly, come back out to plank. Keep the belly lifting up. Sweep the arms towards each other. Come forward into plank. Resist gravity a little bit. Exhale, go back. One more time. Same thing. Then keep the belly lifting up. Bend your elbows. Chaturanga Dandasana. Come all the way down. Stretch your arms out in front of you like Superman arms. Stretch your legs out long. Extend one leg and then the other. Squeeze them in towards each other. And then anchor your pubic bone and your tailbone. Tone your glutes. Inhale, lift your upper body, including your arms. Exhale, squeeze your elbows back behind you. Lift your chest a little higher. Inhale, stretch out. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbows back, chest forward. Inhale, arms out. And exhale, lower down. Couple more times. Inhale, lift. That's it. Squeeze it and back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, lift. Squeeze. Inhale, forward. Exhale, release. Good. Last one. Hold here with the elbows in and back. Anchor your feet, your legs, your tailbone. Place your hands. Lift a little higher. Exhale, lower a little bit. Squeeze your elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower a little bit. Elbows in, shoulders back, legs strong. Lift up as high as you can or as high as you want to. And exhale, release down. All right, we're gonna do the lower body version of that now. So you're gonna take your hands, literally I've done this all week and I'm like, take the watch off first. It really hurts. If you have a watch on, take it off. Put your arms underneath. It's really much more reasonable without a watch on. Okay, hands underneath your pelvis, like touching the tops of your thighs. You can have your chin on the floor or your forehead on the floor, either way. And then on an inhale, lift your legs as high as you can. Keep the upper body down. Exhale, lower your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, chin and forehead, stay to the floor. Just the lower body lifting. Lift as high as you can, lower body. Exhale. Last one, hold, push your hands down, push your chin down, and now tap your toes together 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release, release your arms. Good. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Downward facing dog. You can put your watch back on if you want. All right. Find your way to the front of your mat, Uttanasana. Lengthen your spine. Rise up with your breath. Exhale, release your arms. Okay, we're gonna work a couple of particular actions in our movements this morning. So working on stepping forward, lifting and lowering the legs. So try this with me. Go to the back of your mat. Stand at the back of your mat. Take your hands on your hips. Yeah, move blankets out of the way for now. Okay, so stack the bones of your legs. Arch your back a little bit. Yeah, so let a big lumbar curve come into your spine. Now lift up your right leg and just see where it comes to. Good, and then drop that knee back down. And then lift up your left leg. Okay, good. Come back down. Now, take your tailbone down, draw your front ribs to your back ribs. So you're not rounding in your upper back. It's just a toning in your belly, a sort of corseting feeling. Front ribs towards the back ribs, shoulders stay back. Now lift your knee. Does it come a lot higher? Because mine does. No? Maybe? Lift. All right, we're going to do it walking. So ribs back, tailbone down, walk forward. Try to keep your shoulders back, chest lifted. Abdominals turned on. Walk, walk, lift as high as you can. So the hip flexor needs to work, but the abdominals need to work. The glutes need to release a little bit. All right, when you get to the front of your mat, land in Tadasana. Sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, come up halfway. Exhale, find your way back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, flow forward to plank. So those two actions here, the pelvis comes a little lower, the belly lifts a little higher. Sweep your elbows towards each other, your hands towards each other. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Connect to that feeling in your belly. Pull the front ribs to the back ribs and let that pull you all the way back into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your dog pose. Keeping a connection to that feeling. Feel it like a conviction in your belly. That joy for the sake of joy is okay, that you can do that. And if you're not doing it right now, that you can act as if. That you can act as if you have everything you need to be happy, successful, powerful. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop, Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up with your breath. Exhale, slide your hands to your heart. Take a breath here. On your next inhale, circle your arms, reach up tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your feet close together in your dog pose. Sweep your right leg up behind you, hips level. Ooh, kick something over. All All right, good. Stretch that leg, lift it up high. Good. Now exhale. Keep your upper body exactly where it is. Bring your knee in, tap your right toes in front of your left toes on the floor, and then send the leg up and back. Now come forward towards plank. Tap your toes a little farther forward, and then come up and back. Good. And now we're going to step all the way up between your hands. Lift your belly, come up on the left tiptoes, and step as quietly as you can between your hands. Nice, you guys. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, press your back knee back up. Exhale, dip the back knee back down. Nice long spine. Exhale, lift it up. And drop it down. Inhale, arms to the sky. Lengthen out of your pelvis, out of your torso. Lift your ribs up a little bit. Keep your belly toned, but maybe lean back, reach back. As if you could reach your foot behind you. And if you can, go for it. I can't. Exhale, hands down. Pulse the back foot up off the floor. Hug your heel to your butt. And then tap the toes down. And then lift the heel. Squeeze it in as close as you can. Tap it down. One more time. Lift it up. Hold it. Plant your left hand over to the left a little bit. Left shoulder back. And then twist to the right. Catch your right foot with your left hand. If you can't catch, then you can go arm to the sky. You can have your hand on your knee. That's fine. Hug your heel in close for a couple of breaths. So pull your heel towards your butt first. So you're getting a thigh stretch. Now kick your foot behind you. Flare your toes. Roll your shoulders back. Take your heart forward. And then do joy. Be joy. Become joy embodied. Exhale, release that foot down. Step back, downward facing dog. All right, hold in your dog or come through a vinyasa. Sweep your left leg behind you, dog split. Hips level. So we're going to do like a progressive step forward, and I want you to use that lift of the belly, the lift of your front ribs to your back ribs, the dropping of the tailbone down to help that. So tap forward, left toes in front of the right toes. Inhale, send it up and back. Way up on the tiptoes of your right foot. Tap a little more forward, lift your belly, send it up and back. And then as quietly as you can, step all the way up. Drop your back knee. Lift your back knee. Drop your back knee. Press it back up. Last one. Drop it down. Squeeze your legs together. Sweep your arms to the sky. Before taking it into that deep back bend, tone your glutes. Corset the front ribs in and back, and then reach back, lean back. Do joy here. Do play here. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Pulse your heel, toes up off the floor. Heel to butt. Tap down. Heel to butt. Tap down. One more. Lift it. Plant your right hand. Twist to the left. Catch your foot with your left hand. Hug your heel to your butt. Thigh stretch. Spread out your toes. Then kick your foot to your hand. Curl back. Lean back. Arch back. Do play. Do joy. Exhale. Hand down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Hold or vinyasa. Sweep your right leg up again. Take whatever dog split you like here, whichever one brings your body, your heart, the most happiness. Do that, whatever version of split. And then before stepping forward, think about those muscles, turn them on, corset the ribs, lift the belly, and then step up quietly between the hands. Nice, you guys. Come on all the way up. Lunge. Sorry, we're doing lunge first. High lunge. That's it. Back leg straight and strong. Lift your back thigh, bend into your front knee. Reach up a little taller. What if the goal of the pose was to have as much fun as possible, not to do it right, but to do what your heart feels, how your heart feels right. Do it that way. Not doing the right thing, but doing what brings you joy. All right, bring your hands down, frame your front foot. You may want blocks for this. We're going to bend and straighten the front leg, but I want you to think about that movement coming from here. So instead of using your leg to do the work, feel like your belly is pulling up and lifting your hips back, and that's what's making your legs straighten. Does that make sense? And then as you inhale, fill your belly, let your front knee bend. Exhale, pull your belly up. So you're rounding a little bit, straighten your front leg. Do one more, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good. Lift your front belly towards your back belly. Breathe into the back body. Press your back heel back and down a little bit lower. Drag your right hip back a little bit more. Lift up your right toes, calf stretch. If you want to work on balancing or a deeper stretch, you can hold the pinky edge of your foot with your left hand. But if that would not bring joy, then ignore that. Keep your hands on the floor. Good. Release your foot and release your toes back down. Lift your back heel, turn it out, spin down your heel. Yep, Trikonasana, triangle pose from the floor. You can put your hand on a block or on your leg, or of course, if it stays on the floor, that's fine. Good. Make your legs nice and strong. Feel a lift from your feet, drawing energy up through your legs into the center of your pelvis, connecting into a deep, deep, deep joy, pulling up into that. Then sweep your top arm over your ear. Good. You can stay here, or if you want to do a little more abdominal challenge, you can lift your bottom arm like you're holding a giant beach ball over your head. That's it. Pull your navel to your spine. Root down through your legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Cartwheel back. Left hand, which leg is back? Left leg. Left hand to left leg. Lean back, reverse triangle. Legs are straight still. Good. Now keep your upper body as it is. Keep your left leg as it is, but bend your right knee into warrior two. Press your knee out wide. Tone your right glutes. Lean back a little more. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Stretch the arms out. Hold steady. Relax your shoulders. In this pose, the thigh bone tends to pop forward, the ribs tend to pop forward, so draw them back. Make that connection to conviction, either connecting to joy or acting as if. Cartwheel your hands down. We're going back to lunge. So frame your foot, spin up your back heel, pause here for a moment, center yourself. Then drop your left hand, grip your hand down to the mat really firm. So palm flat, grip your fingers, sweep your right arm to the sky. Move your left shoulder back, move your right shoulder back. And then from your pelvis, stretch back to the back heel and stretch forward to your heart, to the breastbone. From here, we're stepping into Vashisthasana side plank. So you're going to spin down your left heel, and you can step your right foot in front of your left knee, or stagger your feet or stack your feet. Come to Vashisthasana. That's it. Nice, you guys. Beautiful. Okay, now hover your top leg. Spin your back heel up, pull your knee in, step back to a high lunge. Yes, frame your foot. Settle. Okay, we're doing one more. You're either going to do the same thing, or here's the other option. Left hand plants. You're going to hold your right foot with your right hand, and as you spin down your left heel, take your right leg up, or just go right back to your stacked foot version. Either way, whichever one you're doing, do it with joy. Do it with a smile. Nice, you guys, nice. Okay, and then come back the way you came in. However you came out, come back in, step it up. Okay, back to dog. Nice, well done. Press back. If you need a rest, take a rest. If you need a Vinyasa, take a vinyasa. Do we need more air? You're in the sun. I can put the fans up a little bit. Let's start there. All right, we got to do that whole thing to the left side. Ready? Left leg up, dog. Whatever dog split version you did, do that. And then think about the actions of the torso, of your belly, as you step this left foot up between your hands. Quietly. Nice. Oh, we're in lunge, sorry. Starting in lunge. Squeeze your legs, inhale, arms to the sky. That's it. Straighten your back leg. Push your right thigh back as you sit into the left knee. And then as you connect to that feeling of joy within, let it spread, let it get brighter, let it fill your pose so that the pose feels lit up, full, brilliant from the inside. That's the game. It's an inside game. Hands down to the floor. We're going to bend and straighten, but using the lift of the belly to help drag the hip back and the leg to straighten. As you inhale, bend the knee. As you exhale, pull your navel to your spine, pull your waistline up and back and straighten. Good, and do one more, bend and straighten and hold here. Take your back heel down a little more. Draw your left hip back and in a little more. And then if you want, lift up your left toes and hold the pinky edge of the foot with the right hand. If that does not bring joy, skip it. Sometimes it's a matter of bringing joy later. Sometimes it's a matter of, well, this isn't like my favorite thing in the world right now, but I'm going to appreciate it later. And you can do it that way too. All right, drop that hand, drop your foot, drop your back heel. Triangle pose. Open up. Move the bottom shoulder back. Move the top shoulder back. Sweep your top arm over your ear. Reach towards the front of your mat. Get long through the side body and then pull up through your legs so strongly. Maybe that left hand just lifts and hovers like you're holding the big beach ball. Push into your feet. Come up, 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 and all the way back. Legs are straight still. Cartwheel back. Right hand to the right leg. Left arm reaching straight up and back. Good. Now keep leaning back. Bend into your front knee. Warrior two. As you bend the knee, so we'll stay in reverse. Sorry, reverse warrior first. We'll get there in a sec. So reverse warrior, knee bent, but leaning back. Front knee bending, but leaning towards the back leg. That's it. Shoulders back. Lean your head back. Nice. Now come upright in the upper body. Relax your shoulders, stretch your arms nice and long. Good. If you feel the tendency, if your belly tends to splay forward, if your butt tends to poke back, thigh bone back, ribs back, helps to line all that up. Cartwheel your hands down, spin up your back heel, lunge. Plant your right hand. Grip your fingers down to the mat. Get really steady on that hand and then just take the twist and just be there. Just appreciate this lovely twisting, opening movement before we get into the arm balance. As you feel ready, as you feel steady, shift your weight to your right hand and step back. Vashisthasana, any variation. Push your feet down the pinky edge of your foot, lift your hips a little higher, lift that top arm, float up your top leg, tone your belly, sweep it forward, back to lunge. Center yourself. Round two, plant your right hand. Catch the pinky edge of, you could do the same thing again, skip this version if you like, just do the same thing, or hold your foot, spin down the right heel, sweep the left leg up, hips up, hips up, hips up. And then come out the way you came in, step forward. Nice. And back to dog. Very good, you guys. Vinyasa opportunity if you wish. All right, and then step up again as quietly as you can with your right foot. And then we're going to just parallel the feet and walk between the feet to Prasarita Padottanasana. Parallel feet, legs strong, fold to center. Line up your hips with your ankles. Let your spine spill over. So in these forward bend positions, you get that lift of the belly. The tailbone drops down. Release your head and your neck. Walk both hands over to your right leg. Hold the outer right leg with both hands. So make it a side bend first. As you're doing it, don't let the left hip come with you. So keep the left hip, pressing to the left, but pull your torso over to the right. That's it. Now hold your right foot with your right ankle with your left hand. There, yes, there. And twist right arm to the sky. Lean back into your left hand. That's it. Rotate around your spine. Nice, nice. This gives you more twist in your spine, yeah? Yeah. Okay, exhale, release that hand down. Walk to center. Walk to the second side. Yep, hold your ankle. Good, keep that right hip moving right. That's it. Yep. Back a little this way. There. Good. Then drop your weight into your right hand. Hold with your right hand. Twist left arm to the sky. Lean back. Push your ankle into your hand into your ankle. Keep your right hip lifting up. Nice, you guys. Exhale. Release back to center. Let your shoulders relax, neck, jaw, face soften. Come to a deeper breath. And then walk back to the front of your mat, step back into downward facing dog. Okay, drop knees down and watch me for a second. So this is one of the core things we're gonna do. We've done a few already. Here's the move. You're gonna come into a plank, same thing. So the arms sweeping to, when I say that, it's like you're squeezing in, it fires up the pectoral muscles, and then you fire up the back muscles. So all the muscles are on the shoulder. So especially you guys with shoulder stuff going on, that's a good way to keep the shoulder feeling healthy. Okay, then the right knee is gonna hover and you're gonna lift up like this. So it's not forward and back, it's down and up. And I want you to come as high up on the tiptoes as you can and lift as high as you can, but you're gonna keep your head forward. So it's not a head to knee thing, it's a up and down thing. Pelvic floor lifts, navel to spine, all that. Okay, so come to hands and knees. Take your left leg back behind you. You can have your right knee on the floor to start. Grip your fingers down and then squeeze the hands together. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the back. Look forward. Hover your knee. On your next exhale, keep looking forward, but lift your knee as high as you can. Come up on your left tiptoes. Good. Then hover it. Let it lower down. And then lift up. Hover. Squeeze. And let it lower. And again, lift up. Squeeze. Squeeze everything in towards the center of your body. Into joy. Let it lower. 2 more times. Find it. Find the joy, even though this is not the most maybe joyful thing you're going to do today. Last one. Hopefully it is. Squeeze up. Okay, let it go. And rest for a moment. You can sit back, squeeze out your wrists, do what you need to do. Act as if means pretend it's the most joyful thing that you're doing today. Or maybe pretend that you love it, even if you hate it. You can still hate it. It's all right. Does anyone really love core things? We love what it does for us. But do we love doing it? I don't know. Let's do the other side. What's that? Yeah, exactly. We love saying we did it. We love knowing we did it. Actually doing it, I don't know. Right leg back. Second side. Grip your fingers. Press your hands down. Okay, hover your knee. Sweep the arms and legs towards each other and then exhale, lift straight up. Keep looking forward. Don't let your head drop. And then hover it and then squeeze up as high as you can. Tiptoes, tiptoes, tiptoes. Good. And then lower it down. And then a few more. This is all press up practice. Keep your pelvic floor turned on, belly turned on. Last one. Lift it up. Okay, drop it down. Okay, downward facing dog. Walk forward, Uttanasana. Come to standing rest now. Bend your knees, hold opposite elbows. Let your head hang. Yeah, if you want to rest your hands on the floor and just let your elbows go soft, that's fine too. Good. Slide your hands to your hips, straighten your legs, lift your chest. Come on, all the way up. Okay, good. Come to the front of your mat. We're gonna do a standing balancing flow. You might want to move blankets out of the way just so you're not tripping over them when we step back. We're gonna start in eagle. So eagle arms, wrap the right elbow under the left elbow. I'm not gonna mirror. Right elbow under left. That's it. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Bend your knees, chair, hips back. Bring your weight to your left foot. Cross your right leg fully on top. You can hover your toes. You can use a kickstand or you can hook behind for the classical version. Squeeze your legs together. Hold steady. Hold to your breath. Not hold your breath. Hold your awareness with your breath. Okay, keep your arms. Stand up. Knee up. Okay, now ribs back, tailbone down, bring your knee to your elbow, don't let your elbows dip. And then lower the leg a little bit. And then knee to your elbow, don't let your elbows dip. And then do it one more time, knee to elbow. Good, then swing the leg straight back, warrior three. Lift from your right thigh, turn your right toes to face the floor. Tack your left hip back. And then get longer, extend both legs straight, extend your spine, your neck, everything out. Exhale, unravel your arms, hands to the floor, standing split, leg towards the sky. Any version of standing split you like. You want to balance, you want to take the thigh stretch, anything. Play. Find joy in your body and in your practice. We're going to step back into warrior one. So big step back, land your heel. Make sure you land with a little space, either heels lined up or space side to side, and then come upright. Warrior one. Wrap your right hip around, keeping your right foot down. Bend into your left knee. Good. Drop your tailbone. Ribs back. Shoulders back. Throat back. Ears back. Curl back. And then right where you are, eagle arms, right arm under the left, re-wrap. Lift your elbows up higher. Take a little more of a back bend if that brings you happiness and delight. Then keep your arms come upright. Spin up your back heel. Step in halfway. Lean forward, back to warrior three. Bend your standing leg, wrap it up and over, eagle. Okay, now elbows to knees because your belly's pulling back, not just letting gravity take your elbows towards the floor. Pull your navel to your spine, elbows to knees. Good, inhale, come up and unravel. Okay, do a little march out. That was a lot on one leg. Come to breath. Seek the spark of happiness, of playfulness underneath the hard work, within the hard work, maybe as part of the hard work. It's all the same. Let's go left arm under right for eagle arms. Second side. Wrap the elbows. Feet close together. Poke your hips back. Bring your weight to your right foot. Cross your left leg over. Any variation of eagle. Keep your elbows up for this one, but sit your hips down low. Inhale, stand up, keep your arms. You're gonna keep your elbows where they are, but you're gonna pull your belly back, ribs back, drop your tail, lift your knee to your elbows, and lower it a little bit. And then lift it up. Don't lower your elbows, just lift your knee. Good, lower it down a little bit. One more pulse, lift it as high as you can. Okay, good, shift forward, warrior three. Stretch both legs as straight as you can. Get the lifted leg straight. Get your standing leg straight, get your spine straight. Exhale, unravel your arms. Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana, standing split pose. Whatever version you did on the first side, do that here. All right, big step back, warrior one. See where you want to land. Sweep your arms up. Come like 7/8 of the way and then refine, hips forward, spine long, front knee over the ankle, and then take it into the fullest joyful expression that your body wants to do today, the shape your body can make today. Left elbow under the right elbow, rewrap, eagle arms, elbows high. Come upright, lean forward, spin up your back heel, back to warrior three, legs straight, spine long. Coming back into eagle, come upright, bend your standing leg, wrap your left leg on top. Squeeze your legs. Okay, elbows to knees, using your belly, navel to spine, front ribs to back ribs. And then big breath in and open up. Good. We're gonna come down to our back. So if you wanna just lay down and get there, that's fine. If you wanna do the abdominal challenge variation, knees may not like this one. Use hands if you need to. All right, squat. Use hands when you need to, my knee friends. If you can come to your butt without touching, you come to your bottom, lift your legs, lift your arms, fall over. I was just falling. All right, now lower down more gracefully than just falling. Lower, lower, lower. Roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. Okay, and rest. Okay, good. Breathe where you are. Okay. Take your right leg up. Lace your fingers behind your thigh. Stretch your leg up as straight as you can. Yeah, you can go up higher if you want to. And then point and flex your foot a few times. Bless you. I think that was a sneeze. Point and flex. Exaggerate it. Hold the point for a moment. Hold the flex for a moment. Bring the leg maybe in a little bit closer. Relax your shoulders. Maybe walk your hands farther up your leg. Okay, now bend your right knee. Hold the front of your right ankle. Roll to your left side. Rest your head on your left arm. Take thigh stretch behind you. Hold your heel behind you. Hug your heel to your butt. Okay, stay here or roll back to your back into Supta Ardha Virasana. So the toes are on the floor. The left leg out straight if your knee does that. Yep. Hug your heel in. You can keep your hand behind your head so you're getting a little bit of shoulder stretch here. Also, if this doesn't work for a knee or a hip, just stay on your side in the thigh stretch. That's fine. Wherever you are, pull your front ribs to your back ribs. Pull your tailbone towards your pubic bone and tone your pelvic floor. That gets the top of the psoas muscle involved. If you're on your back, re-grab your ankle, roll back to your side, and then release your foot. Come to your back. Left leg up. Lace your fingers behind your thigh. Point and flex. Maybe start to walk your hands up a little more. Bring the leg a little closer. Exaggerate the pointing and the flexing. Maybe come up to the calf or the ankle. Stay relaxed in your neck, your shoulders, and your face. Okay, then bend your knee. Hold the front of your ankle. Bend up your right elbow. Rest your head on your right elbow. Roll to your right side. Spin your heel behind you. Hug your heel to your butt. And then stay there or roll back to your back into Supta Ardha Virasana. Right leg straight, left toenails on the floor. And then wherever you are, front ribs to back ribs, pelvic floor turned on, drawing in and up, low belly toning. Your head can press down onto your arm for shoulder stretch. You feel your belly turn on and that deeper stretch in the thigh. Just feel that as the conviction that you are whole, you are perfect, just as you are. In the eyes of the universe, in the eyes of the creator, you are just as you are meant to be. You are lacking in nothing. If you're on your back, hold your ankle, roll back to your side, and then release your foot. Come back to your back. Okay. Last abdominals of the day. Well, kind of last. Let's say it like that. Jackknife crunches. You're going to pull your right knee into your chest. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Bring your knee and your nose together, like as close as you can. Close both ends, knee and nose together. Okay, now you can do this with your left leg on the floor, or you can hover it. Keep your back pushing into the floor. Either release your arms by your sides or stretch your arms overhead, whichever feels better on your back. If you need something under your neck, prop your neck. Pull your knee in, stretch your left leg out. Good, switch legs. Pull the left knee in, hug it for a second, knee to nose, knee to nose, knee to nose, knee to nose. Hold it, arms by your sides or overhead. Good, rest for a minute, both knees in. Keep your right knee in, extend your left leg, hover it or rest it on the floor. Lift your upper body, arms by your ears or by your sides. Breathe in. Exhale and switch. 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 Okay, last leg. And switch. Good, and rest. Pull your knees in. That one's a neck killer, isn't it? It's so good, but it's not happy on the neck. All right, get a little rocking on your spine. And then we're gonna find our way to dog pose. So you can rock forward, hop back, you can roll to your side, swing your legs around, come back into dog pose. And then find your way to Uttanasana and come all the way up. Release your arms. All right, let's finish up at the wall. A couple things at the wall. Bring your mat to the wall, short edge of the mat to the wall. Okay, so here's the thoughts. Jackknife handstand, so that jackknife position of the legs. I'm gonna just move our mats out of the way for a second. So we're gonna work it both ways. Well, here's some options of ways to work on it. Okay, so one way is to kick up, one knee in, the other leg up. So you think of this as the brake leg and that as the gas leg. So the brake leg is pulling in and the gas leg is going up. So you can work it from that angle and both legs. Or here's the other way, or you can try both. Kick up to the wall and then knee to chest and work that action in the belly. I'm gonna do my other leg. Knee to the belly, pull the ribs back, and then try to let that help you find a balance point off the wall. So it's that pulling in and back. You could do it in an L pose also. So if you're not doing handstand, you can do the L shape and do knee up and down. Try something. Call me over if you need help. Okay. You know what you're doing. You're good. I was coming to make sure this was like something that felt okay for you. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's it. Shoulders over wrists, shoulders over wrists. If you're trying to kick up, shoulders over wrists. So switch your legs, Liz. Straight leg up, bent knee to the chest. Yeah, straight leg up. That's it. There you go. Nice, Queenie. Yes. Now when you pull your knee in, pull your belly back. And now just hover the foot off the wall. Hover, hover, hover. Pull in, but stretch up, stretch up. Nice, Marie. Good. Yeah, nice of you. That's it. Yeah, chest in, thighs up towards the ceiling. Yeah, there you go. Try one leg up. It's actually a little easier. There you go. Yeah, you got it. Beautiful. Nice. Make your legs work more. Lift up, 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 up. There you go. Like that. Yes. Yeah, good. We got it. Good, good. Yeah. Thanks, Karen. Uh-huh. And I'm just going to help you stabilize. I don't want to push on your shoulder, but I was going to try to help you stabilize a little. I know it's shoulder. It's the shoulder, right? I think that, well, it's the shoulder because you can't, your arms aren't totally straight and that's, yeah. Yeah. But your eyes and your shirt match beautifully. So, that's lovely. So who cares if you could do a handstand when you've got beautiful blue eyes. Okay. Come lay on your back, feet towards the wall. We're going to do a hip stretch. So just ankle over knee. We'll use the wall for support. This one, I'll just stay on the video so people can see. Ankle over knee, right ankle over left knee. We'll just use the wall for our support here. You can use your hand on your right knee to press the right knee in towards the wall. Yeah, and then if you're looking for more stretch, you can scoot your butt closer. So crossover ankle on top of knee. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can scoot in closer. Yep. Flex your foot. Yes. Nice, you guys. Okay. Now keep your leg where it is. Walk your left leg up the wall till it's straight. So just heel, toe it up. That's it. And if you want to scoot in closer, you can scoot in closer. But we got to do the other leg. So just remember that. All right. Okay, switch sides, stretch your right leg up. Start with the right knee bent, left ankle crossed over. If you need to scoot back out a little bit, scoot back out a little bit. Let the wall do the work. It's pretty amazing. Like you're like really doing everything. Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel it? It's like, is it? Scar is not terrible.
Yeah, not bad.
No, not bad at all. All right, slide your right heel up. Keep pressing the knee if that serves you. So one thing you can do, I've been doing just because I have knee stuff, is like hold the knee and like support it and then move, because so that you can still get the hip stretch, but it's not pulling into your knee at all. Like use your hands to like stabilize the bone.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, I have to do it because my knees are cranky, but then I get the hip stretch and it doesn't go into my knee. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Both legs up. Viparita Karani. Maybe scoot your butt a little closer into the wall if you're out from the wall. Stretch your legs up straight. If you have room side to side, go into cactus arms. Slide stuff over. And if you're bumping someone next to you, just give them a high five, a little, hey, good job today. There was a lot. Let your shoulders relax, let your elbows relax. Let your feet rest gently. So you can go both legs up now if you want. Simone, yeah. Okay, and now take Sukhasana legs. So crisscross applesauce, cross your legs, knees to the side, slide one ankle on top of the other. Rest your heels down towards your butt on the wall. So just like you're sitting up like that. Yeah, and press your knees towards the wall. Let your heels slide down. Yeah, you can bring like the pinky sides of the feet. You could do it that way if you want. That's fine. Yep. And then bring the other ankle on top. Switch the cross. Let your pelvis get heavier, shoulders heavier. Then you can stay here or you can stretch your legs. Well, a couple of options. If you want to stay, you can stay with legs up the wall instead of Shavasana, or if you'd rather, just walk yourself backwards on your mat so you could stretch your legs out, whichever feels more restorative to you. Let your body soften, release, relax, let go. Let your skin soften. your muscles relax. Relax all the places where life pushes you down, where you have that somatic experience of being a grown up. Let it go, let it soften. Pretend you're in your preschool classroom, napping on the floor with your friends. That's what we do. Channel that energy, the lightness, the ease, the joy of just laying on the floor in the middle of the day, breathing, and savor it. Mary Oliver wrote, I worried a lot. Will the garden grow? Will the rivers flow in the right direction? Will the earth turn as it was taught? And if not, how shall I correct it? Was I right? Was I wrong? Will I be forgiven? Can I do better? Will I ever be able to sing? Even the sparrows can do it, and I am, well, hopeless. Is my eyesight fading, or am I just imagining it? Am I going to get rheumatism, lockjaw, dementia? Finally, I saw that worrying had come to nothing and gave it up and took my old body and went out into the morning and sang. Stretch your body on the floor, allow your awareness to come back to the surface. Begin to bend your knees, make your way to your side. Find your way to seated. In the eyes of the Creator, we are whole, perfect, just as we are, deficient and lacking in nothing. We are the same spirit as our 2-year-old self and our 10-year-old self and our 15-year-old self. There is that part that is unchanging. And love, abundance, joy, all the energies that we crave are already there. They've been there all along. They're just waiting to be tapped into more consistently. And the more often that we do that, the more that energy reveals itself, the more quickly our reality reflects it back to us, mirrors it back in beautiful ways, which my 20-year-old son would say, Mom, that's hippy dippy nonsense. But I promise you that my life has proven that to me over and over and over again. Bring your hands together at your heart. And let's close together with an Om. If you'd like to join, take a deep breath in. Om. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.